I hear it all the time. You're running lead generation campaigns, but your campaign isn't generating any leads. Ladies and gentlemen, I come across businesses at all times that they tell me that maybe they're running their own campaigns and they've been spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on their lead generation campaigns, but they don't see any leads coming their way, or worse of all, they might be getting some, but they don't know it. So, hi everyone, my name is Franco, your digital marketer, and today I wanted to go over some of the items that you should look into when you're running lead generation campaigns and they aren't generating any leads. The point of this video is to empower you to be able to identify what you should be doing well so that you're actually able to get some leads. Because of course, if your business needs sales and you're investing your hard-earned money, but you're not getting any leads coming your way, it's going to be devastating, and you want to make sure that you're doing what you can in order to be able to make it possible that you're getting people coming your way. So to get started, the very first one is, are you tracking your leads correctly? If you are a service business and you want calls to come in for your business, you need to make sure that you're tracking those calls correctly. If you are wanting to get form submissions from people that are typing in their information, you want to make sure that you are tracking those correctly and that you are sending that information back to Facebook, back to Google, so that you know what's working. But above all, you want to be able to have a way to know that, look, you're spending $1,000 a month, that you're getting maybe 10 leads out of that. Because if there's no way for you to know how many leads or which leads came from that particular campaign, it becomes difficult to know if your campaign is working at all. And I see that this is an issue in cases where perhaps a business is using the same phone number for their Google campaigns as well as their Facebook campaigns. If you have the same phone number, your business line on those two campaigns, guess what? You don't know if your calls are actually coming from your Facebook campaign, your Google campaign. So what I recommend in that case is to adopt a tracking software such as CallRail to be able to help you organize your leads and help you know where they came from. So the second point is, do you have the right marketing plan in place? And I see this all the time. Businesses sometimes will spend $1,000 or $2,000 in creating the nicest social media posts in the world. But the problem I have with social media posts is that most of us are not talented enough to have one of our posts go viral and get a lot of people to see those posts. In most cases, if you have a business, the people who are going to see that post when you share it are your existing customers or your followers, which might be your friends and family. So I'd say that spending a lot of money on something that might not get you a ton of new eyeballs on your brand might not be worth it. Versus if you spend $1,000 or $2,000 on Google or Facebook to be able to push advertising out there, then that's completely different. That is something that perhaps I know will generate leads for a business. Why is this important? If you set the wrong expectations with any campaign, you're not going to be able to generate the leads that you expect, and as a result, you're not going to generate the sales. So what I'd say is make sure that you have the right plan in place, and I recommend looking into different, YouTube videos, different articles to determine what it is that works for your industry. For example, if you're in healthcare, if you're in legal, if you're in home services, I'm going to tell you that Google advertising works, Facebook advertising works, Instagram advertising works. Posting on social media itself, it's not going to get you a lot of people coming in your door. Investing in SEO, that's something long-term that it might take you maybe 6 months before you start noticing a little bit of an increase in traffic. But that right there might be something that if you're not very well mature with how marketing works, you might give up really early on if you're not used to waiting to be able to get some results. So with that being said, do some advertising. You're gonna get leads the very first month and you're going to realize that, hey, it actually worked. Now for the third point, we have, are you spending enough budget for your campaign? And this is important because if you are selling a high ticket item, maybe that's worth $5,000 or $10,000, your budget cannot be $100. It can be $100 if you are selling a small ticket item like maybe a phone case. But if you are selling a high ticket item, you want to make sure that you have a sizable budget. And for that, I recommend you at least put together $2,000 a month if you're running Google ads, Facebook ads. Of course, if you're doing other types of marketing, they might have different thresholds for what might work, but I recommend that you always look at really spending the amount that will get you enough data to determine if your campaign is successful. Because with legal, maybe one call might cost you $100 to be able to get someone on the phone, and you might need 5 of those before you get one client. If you're spending $100 for that, you're not going to get maybe more than one lead. And I come across it many times where business owners, they have never invested in advertising before, so they are very very hesitant to put a good amount of ad spend in their campaigns. So if all of the above are good, let's say you have the right tracking in place, you have the right plan in place, and you have the right spending budget in place, but you're not generating leads, well, I recommend that you start optimizing your campaigns and really start looking into them. If you are doing some pay-per-click or advertising campaigns, I want you to look at your targeting. Are you targeting your local area, or did you make a mistake and are you running these ads nationwide and it's just eating up your budget? How does your creative look? If you are running Google ads, are you putting the right text in your ad so that people know that you can help them with what they need? If you're running Facebook ads, does your creative really show how it is that you can help them? And last but not least, do you have a good offer? If you are providing a $300 consultation and all of your competitors are offering a free consultation, then guess what? People might be clicking on your ad just to see maybe why is this guy charging $300 for a consultation? And some might actually call you, but more than likely, a lot of them are going to go for the free consultation. So to recap, if you're running lead generation campaigns, but you're not getting any leads, you want to make sure that you have the right tracking in place so that you know where your leads are coming from. You want to make sure that you have the right plan in place, because the right plan means you have the right expectations, and some efforts, they're not going to get you leads versus some, they will. Make sure that you have the right spending budget. If you have a budget that's too small, you can't expect too much. If all of the above are working, I recommend that you start looking into your campaigns, optimize your campaigns by looking at targeting, creative, and your offer. Now, if you like this video, make sure to give it a like and to subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'm going to be sharing a lot of content on what it is that you can do for your business to generate more leads. I wish that you can follow me along my journey to being able to communicate this with as many business owners as possible. So with that being said, thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you on the next one, or I hope that you see my next video. Thanks.